Hi, I'm Martha Larson. Within the Master of Computing Science, I'm the coordinator of the Data Science Specialization. So today I wanted to tell you a little bit about the specialization, and I'll start off with telling you something about myself. My research area is mainly multimedia. I also work in the area of recommender systems and am very interested in privacy. Finally, I organize data science competitions. So why did I come to Radboud? Well, there are opportunities here for interdisciplinary research, and of course, we have a world-class reputation. And finally, Nijmegen. So, what is data science? Data science, a definition. Data science is a transformation of data using mathematics and statistics into valuable insights, decisions, and processes. So here you can see a typical Venn diagram illustrating data science. If you use your favorite mainstream search engine to look for data science, you'll see many of these Venn diagrams. And the typical one shows data science as being in the intersection of computer science, math and statistics, and domain expertise. When we talk about data science, we're often talking about going from data to wisdom. It's a process of knowledge discovery, and this pyramid illustrates that process. So at the bottom of the pyramid, we have the raw data, and that we turn into information, and which we turn into knowledge, and finally we turn that into wisdom. So knowledge discovery is actually another word that's used to be synonymous with data science. Other things that you hear are data analysis and modeling. You hear business intelligence, operations research, data mining, and finally there's some terms related to data science that I'd like to share with you. So you've probably heard about big data. Well, data science uses big data. In fact, we can call it big data science. Data science often carries out optimization. We do forecasting, simulation, and of course, artificial intelligence, AI, is a critical component of data science. Networks and graphs and network graphs, clustering, and outlier detection. So these are all terms that are related to data science. So if I decide for the data science specialization, what will I study? In data science, we answer a certain number of scientific questions. Which patterns can we discover? That would be data mining. How can we protect users' privacy? What is causality? Those questions are related to machine learning. What is the magic behind deep learning? Also a machine learning question. How can you efficiently search and rank? That's data engineering. Which information do users need? Information retrieval. And how do you build reliable models from complex data? That would be machine learning. So let me tell you a little bit now about the curriculum and the courses. So the specialization basis contains 18 EC, and then you have specialization electives for 24 EC, and a specific research seminar that you take for 6 EC. There's a research internship and master electives for 18 EC. And you take a really cool computer science and society course for 3 EC and 3 electives for 6 EC. Finally, the master thesis project. So you can find full information about the curriculum and the courses if you check out the course guide on the website. So let's take a look in more depth at these courses. So first of all, we have the specialization basis, and this is mandatory content. There's machine learning in practice, information retrieval, Bayesian networks. And then we have these mandatory background courses. I've already mentioned these, but just to tell you what they're for. So you have the philosophy and ethics for computing and information science course, and it gives you a background in responsible data science. And then you have your research seminar, data science, which gives you a background in research. Now we have a lot of choice in the specialization electives here, so I urge you to check those out online. So we have ones that are related to data science and theory and tools, some other data science aspects, and then we have the data science applications. So all these things are choices that you can put together to get your 24 EC of specialization electives. So there's also master electives. And these are to be chosen from master courses offered by the Master Computing Science or Artificial Intelligence, provided that there is no overlap with the other courses of the program. And master courses from other programs are subject to approval by the examining board. So let's talk a little bit about the internship now. The research internship is 15 EC, so half a semester, and you do this usually in the first half of the second year. You want to get hands-on experience here doing research. You can do this internally at our institute, ICUS, or at an external organization. Now, the master thesis is in the last semester, and this is an independent research project. And here you will write the project up, the research questions you have answered, what you have learned as your master thesis. The projects can be done also internally or externally, so you have a lot of choice. And here are just a quick list of some of the places which our students have done projects before. I'll give you a moment just to look at those. So basically, there's a wide variety of choice that you have here. Let me tell you a little bit more about the research internship. Many students choose to do their internship at a company. Here you see the logos of some of the companies at which students have done their internships in the past. You can also do your internship internally with us at ICUS in the data science group. So what kind of question would you be answering during your research internship? Let me give you some examples. For example, if you were doing your internship with us at Radboud in the data science group, you might be helping us to answer the question, how can we build a scalable entity tagger? Or at a company, you might be answering the question, how long will this query plan take on that data set? Or when should a newspaper app send a push notification? You could also be answering the question of how to find microcalcifications in breast mammography images. Or can you predict the amount of energy that is handled by solar panels? How can we use citizen science to gather data for crops that grow in space? Next to the master internship, you also have a master thesis project. And here I'm just going to give you some examples of theses which I have been involved in supervising recently. One was called Snorkeling for Beginners, Applying Data Programming to Content Moderation in E-Commerce. This was with Bol.com. On the factual correctness and robustness of deep abstractive text summarization. This was with FD Media. Marking the source, adding identifying perturbations to automatically generated text. That was with us at ICUS at Radboud Data Science. And finally, ensemble learning with small machine learning algorithms for network intrusion detection. So, you're probably wondering, what do people say about the data science specialization? Well, let me give you some insight. So our Institute for Computing and Information Science, that's ICUS, has a strong international reputation in machine learning, probabilistic modeling, recommender systems, and information retrieval. So ICUS is leading in research on legal and privacy aspects of data science and on the impact of data science on society and on policy. So our approach is very pragmatic, hands-on, yet also grounded in theory. And you can take related courses at departments like language study, artificial intelligence, chemistry, or biophysics. So there's a lot of flexibility that you have in the curriculum. Exceptional students have the opportunity to study for a double degree in artificial intelligence and computing science, data science specialization. Our students rate the master program 8.2 out of 10 according to the National Student Survey in 2019. So what do instructors say? Well, the instructors say that the program gives the students a broad and a deep background. And we also, as instructors, really enjoy working with students. So what do students say? So recently, students in the program have told me that they like the projects and the practical work in this program, and that this made them decide for this program rather than choose another program. And that they also really like the freedom of choice. So that includes taking courses at different departments and, as I've already discussed, this very wide range of possible internship and research topics. So a couple more words about the double degree in AI and data science. So there's information on the web about that, and this is open for, again, exceptional students, and we invite you to check that out. When you do this double degree, you should note that it will take you 3 instead of 2 years. And there's the URL where you can get that information. So what are the career perspectives when you choose for the data science specialization of the computing science master? If you think about it, many companies create value on the basis of data, and they need data scientists. And there are opportunities in a wide variety of different types of companies: government, banking, media, health, logistics, security, manufacturing. There are also many opportunities to pursue a career in research, so algorithms, applications, and artificial intelligence. So get a little curious. Query job openings data science on your favorite mainstream search engine, or in the Netherlands, vacatures data science, and that will give you an idea for the number of openings and also the wide range of different companies and organizations that are looking for data scientists. Of course, we've seen data science in the news. So here's an article about how data scientists are contributing to addressing the COVID-19 pandemic. So what are the requirements for the data science specialization? Let's talk about admission. You need a bachelor degree in computer science or a related area, like artificial intelligence. You should be curious and enthused about tackling new problems. For more information and admission requirements, you can visit this URL. So where do you go with questions? If you have questions about the data science specialization, so you can ask the track specialization coordinator, that's me, Martha Larson. You can also contact the student advisor. And finally, please check out our website. Here's the URL.